He was the charming new face of Bollywood. She was the reigning queen of Indian cinema. Together, they were unstoppable. But in the end, society, religion and fear tore their love apart. This is the tragic, forbidden love story of Anand and Suraiya, a story of timeless longing that Bollywood still whispers about. In the late 1940s, when India was reeling from the trauma of partition, Bollywood became an escape, a world of dreams, music and romance. And in this world, a young, handsome Anand found himself working opposite the most celebrated actress and singer of the time, Suraiya. What began as a professional pairing soon became one of the most talked about love stories in the history of Indian cinema. Anand first met Suraiya in 1948 on the sets of the film Vidya. He was 25, struggling to make his mark. She was 24, already the highest paid female star, adored for her beauty and her melodious voice. The story goes that during the shoot of a boat scene, their boat capsized, and Dev heroically saved Suraiya from drowning. Was it fate? From that day on, Suraiya couldn't help but notice the young, charismatic man who had risked his life for her. Over the next few films, Jeet, Shayar, Sanam, their on-screen chemistry spilled into real life. Dev was smitten. Suraiya, who had been sheltered all her life, found herself falling for his boyish charm and gentle confidence. He started sending her love notes, flowers and waiting hours just to catch a glimpse of her. Suraiya, shy but deeply in love, responded with equal affection. Soon they were inseparable, but there was a problem. A big one. Suraiya came from a conservative Muslim family, deeply influenced by her overbearing grandmother. Dev was a Hindu. And in post-partition India, this wasn't just a personal difference, it was a societal taboo. Suraiya's grandmother, who controlled her life and career, was fiercely opposed to the relationship. Anand, determined to marry the love of his life, proposed to Suraiya. She said yes. But when her grandmother found out, chaos broke out in the household. Threats were made. Suraiya was told that marrying Dev would mean being disowned forever. Dev pleaded. He even asked Suraiya to elope with him. But Suraiya, caught between love and family, couldn't take that step. In her own words later, she said, "I loved Dev deeply, but I couldn't go against my family." In 1950, Suraiya made the most heartbreaking decision of her life. She ended things with Dev. For the rest of her life, she never married. Dev, heartbroken but resilient, poured his pain into his work, becoming one of Bollywood's biggest stars. But even in his success, Suraiya remained his first great love. Suraiya lived a reclusive life, away from the limelight, never letting another man into her heart. Anand, in his autobiography, wrote, "She was the only woman I truly wanted to marry." But their love story had become yet another victim of societal barriers and religious divides. They were madly in love. But love sometimes isn't enough. Anand and Suraiya's story is a haunting reminder of how religion and social pressures can destroy even the purest of romances. A love that could have been legendary ended at the edge of a broken society. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Legends of Love for more untold stories of passion, heartbreak and timeless romance.